Okay, what you're actually asked to do here is prove an algebraic identity. We want to show that this expression right here is equivalent to this expression. That is, regardless of the values of x and y, as long as the denominator is not 0, these two expressions will produce the identical result. And I kind of convinced myself that that's true over here on Desmos using x sub 1, y sub 1 sliders. And you can slide these sliders around and these values are always equal as long as the denominators are not equal to 0. So how do you do that? Well, the trick is to focus on where you're headed. And I can see that in the numerator, I have two terms separated by this minus sign. So I can put this denominator under each of those terms, which is what I've done in step 2. And I can see that that allows one of these x sub y plus 1s to cancel out. And that gives me the first term. So I feel like I'm headed in the right direction. And then I can see right here that this is a multiplication. And if I take negative 2x over x times this fraction, I will get this entire term over here, because x times this xy plus 1 in the denominator gives me the denominator. Negative 2x times the numerator gives me that numerator. And now the key is these x's cancel out. And now I'm in the same situation here inside these parentheses. I've got 3 terms in the numerator, but I'm going to think of xy plus 1 as one term. So now there's 2 terms in the numerator, and I'm going to put the xy plus 1 under each term of the numerator. And that gives me this. And now here's the key. This simplifies to a 1. And now if I distribute this negative 2 on the outside, I get negative 2 plus 2x over xy plus 1. That almost matches. I just have to use the commutative property for addition here to move the negative 2 to the outside or to the right. And now they're identical. So QED, I proved that these two algebraic expressions are identical. Again, as long as x does not equal 0 and x times y does not equal negative 1. Because if that's the case, you'll be dividing by 0 in both cases. Okay, there you go. Hope that helped. If you have any questions, post a comment.